And this is how 10, 20, 30 years in complete darkness like this, stinking, human waste, human filth, cockroaches, insects, animals. Right? I mean, this place smells. And this is how they lived. This is what the regime did to human beings. Heading towards the underground chambers now. They dug up stuff here as well. That's steep. Wow. These are the underground chambers. This is where the underground chambers are kept. Wow. Solitary confinement, underground chambers. Blankets. Not even a toilet, just a hole in the ground. Look at the cobwebs. Look at the cobwebs here. Wow. Oh my God. Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Another cell. Solitary confinement cells. There's another cell here. Blankets. Oh my God. That's a filthy toilet. This is a caked, fully caked, filthy toilet. Yeah, I'm here. Now, if I switch the light off, this is living space. This is living space here in complete darkness. If you switch your light off for a second. When the door closes, this is it. God. How could they? I mean, there's no heating here. It's freezing here, and they punish people by putting them inside here. Massive cobwebs. Sandals. Cobwebs everywhere. Everywhere cobwebs. Solitary confinement cells. Stinks, reeks here. Let me see. Look at this. Broken down door. So these were the solitary confinement cells where the regime would bring soldiers. Where's this light coming from? Okay, also they tried digging underground because they were looking for the infamous Red Room. It's a boot here, soldier's boot. Blanket, that's all they were given. That's it. All they were given was a blanket. And to live in this room in the freezing cold with toilets like this. Is there any water? Oh, I don't want to touch this because I don't want to poison myself.
هاي كل الرقرات هاي الشباب الهيئه اللي فاتحينها خايفين يكون في حدا لانه كل هاي الحفر هاي كمان فتحوها هن فتحوها خايفين انه في شيء انه حفروا قال بلكي شيء هبط شيء شغله شلون بيطلعوا العالم الطلاقيه هاي ما فتح لا مو هذا بيفتحوه بيحطوا الاكل بيطعمين الاكل وبرجعوا يسكروا نفس الصحن هو بيطلع فيه بيخرج فيه ويرجع بيحطوا له فيه اكل نفسه
هذا بس التنفس هي اذا بده سجين او ما شابه ذلك بده يحكي معهم بس
والله هتلر ما سواه
فقط لا هذا الباب ما بيفتح الا للموت او للعذاب فقط لا غير
بس بيتحط هون بس يموت وينفتح
بالضبط الاكل من تحت يا طول وشرف بحط الاكل ممنوع يقرب على الاكل.
Look, boots and people's sandals.
اذا مش سجاد خلوه كول اذا بده يومين قدام الاكل
اذا ما انه خذوا صح ما في
مستحيل يقرب على الاكل مستحيل مستحيل
There's an infamous salt room here somewhere where they would put dead bodies in salt. Oh, look, more rooms.
هي جناح واحد.
This is the height.
هذا حفروها فكروا في شيء نفق ثاني فكروا انه في شيء منفردات غير هي صحيح.
This is where they were digging, thinking there were more secret rooms here.
منفردات لا هاي شو اسمه مثل مشالح انه في غرفه صغيره بس ما لنا ابواب مثل مشالح وهيك
حمامات يعني.
هي مطبخ.
Okay, so this is the kitchen where the guards would probably cook for them.
هذوك الصالات. الصالات.
Kitchen, oh yeah.
شايفين؟
ايوه.
هذوك الصالات. هاي تبع المجارير الصرف الصحي.
حمامات.
هاي حمامات.
So these were. Looks like these are quarters for soldiers.
هاي حمامات.
حمامات ايوه حمامات.
هاي حمامات. كلها.
These are shower areas for guards, probably not for prisoners. Prisoners probably. Actually, yeah, they were sent to toilets like twice a day.
هذا مو ناوي يطالع من 2019 ورا كل شيء كان من 2019 ورا هذا اخذوه على الامام صح؟ هو مع اتساع السجون
لا مو الموضوع انه بدايه الثوره شو طلع تسقيط
he told me that when the prisoners when he came in the first moment they put them here and asked them to take off their clothes and they will stay for a while.
So they'd humiliate them like they were animals in a cage, basically.
When they arrest people and bring him.
Yeah. So when they arrest people, they bring them here and humiliate them, strip them naked, only in their shorts. Let me see what it feels like. Do you want to take the camera? Let me see what it feels like. I just want to experience what they felt. Right, so your clothes are taken off. Your clothes are taken off and you're stood here in the freezing cold, exposed, cursed, spat at, sworn at, only to be taken out after a while and to be beaten. Look, somebody's prosthetic limb. One thing the prisoners complained about is the extreme cold here, the extreme heat in the summer, and the extreme cold here. And there's no heating here, and the prisoners were in either prison clothes or in just shorts. And I'm freezing, and I've got 2 layers on, a scarf and a jacket on. I wonder how they lived. They had no choice. They were living corpses. They were literally living corpses, wishing for death. Ask him where the prisons are, where people have written stuff on the walls. We came this way. There's a toilet there. Should we try upstairs just for a quick second? Ask him if there's any more areas where there are cells that we can see, that we want to film. Yeah.
The suit of execution.
All right. Okay. So these are the clothes of the prisoners that were going to be executed. So they changed from their normal garbs into this, and this is their execution suit. Once they're given this, they know they're going to be executed. ايوه وين المكان يعني قتلوا؟
الاعدامات مو شرط بالساحه بالراب باي مكان يعني ما بيعدموا ضمن السجن ما بيعدموا اللي بيموت ضمن الزنزانه هذا بيكون مات خلاص بيشيلوه بكبوه
بكل مكان
يعني بكل مكان مو شرط هيك هلا هذا ما
بعرف اي شيء
هذا ما بعرف شو هذا يعني هذا ما بعرف هو سجن.
We don't know what this is. I mean, it's strange. He's saying we don't know what this is, what this was for. It's welded. It's welded shut. Here and here, it's welded shut. They don't want anybody using this. Look at these heavy prison doors. Heavy prison doors. Did we come from this side? We didn't, but let's see what else there is here. Come, let's go. So these are the videos. 150 شخص, 150 people here in one place. This is the exact same place that we saw on the videos or the news channels where people came to. Clothes, human clothes, blankets, people's clothes, human beings with families, with loved ones waiting outside, and nobody knew they were here. So, طعام. For breathing. Okay, so this is all they had. They were in darkness, and this is all they had for breathing. These are dates next to underwear, food, and they were fed through that. 150 people living here. They had stories of how they would be semi-naked. There's no. Some of them would sleep standing. Some of them would sleep sitting, and they'd have to spread their legs, and each person would be between the legs of the other person in rows, and that's how they could sleep. That's the only way how they could sleep. Come here. And this is the toilet that they shared. This is the toilet. This is what they shared. It's disgusting. I mean, that's a filthy toilet. And there's no lights. There's absolutely no people's underwear hanging here. A bag full of food. Somebody's jumper just left here.
هاي لجماعة الربو. ناس.
هي جبين الغراب.
Yeah. So this is somebody's asthma mask. الله يرحمه.
مع مرض.
وين السجل امرأة بنات سجل البنات نسوان أيوة. There's another one, same thing. So all of the rooms are the same, everything is the same here, and there's no lighting. If you come this way, ما في ضوء.
لا الإنارة بتكون مخفية من برا.
Okay, so the lights from outside would be the only light.
فقط. جوا ما في.
جوا ما في.
لا. هون إنارة ما في نهائيا.
Come inside يعني سكر الباب شوي بشوف كيف يعني. دقيقة. Right, okay. So this is the light.
بالضبط.
Yeah. So how you see me now, how you see me in the camera is how everybody would see each other. In darkness, they would be 24 hours in darkness. The only light they would get is when that small slot would be opened and food would be given to them. And this is how 10, 20, 30 years in complete darkness like this, stinking, human waste, human filth, cockroaches, insects, animals. Right? I mean, this place smells. And this is how they lived. This is what the regime did to human beings. كل نفس الشيء. Yeah, so prison after prison. Look at this. Film inside here. Can you smell it? Yeah. Reeks in here. How could they keep people like this? أيوة.
هاي البدلات. هاي وقت بينزلوا على المحكمة.
So this is what they made them wear when they took them to the court, yeah?
هيك.
لباس محكمة يعني.
لباس محكمة بيجوا عند القاضي بيلبسوا هيك.
So when they went to the judge, this is what they had to wear in front of the judge, and the judge would give them 2 minutes. They would read the case file in 2 words, basically. Prisoner so-and-so, sentenced to so-and-so for doing so-and-so. No fair trial, no anything.
يلبس تحتها أي شيء.
It was forbidden to wear anything underneath this. This is what they would wear. Hot or cold, they would present themselves and they would wear just this. Cell after cell. ما في شيء جوا فوق. ايه ما في شيء بس درج. ما في شيء درجة للآخر بس ما في شيء. يعني سكر كل يعني هذول زي هيك. كل زي هيك. Oh, okay. So there's more uniforms up there where people would wear before they were hanged or killed or however they were killed. What about the place where they crush people? You know there was that crusher.
صحيح.
وين؟
المكبس غرفة الملك.
المكابس وين؟
هلا بنسال الارضي نسال عند شو اسمه الشيخ بالطبق الارضي حبيب عم يكون الصحن في المكابس وين هون باي طابق؟
مكابس
برا عند المطبخ وين؟
برا
نفوت عليها نطلع عليها
اللي من ورا السجن.
اطلع من هون على ايدك اليمين
من عند الفان صح تحت المولده
بعده في الفرن بتفوت له هونيك بتلاقي.
يلا
شرطة الفرن.
من تحت.
ضمن الفرن معنا
ممكن.
وين جوا
So we're going to the place where they would supposedly crush people, the crusher. It's apparently underground. The شو؟ لي يعني جنود.
الجنود.
إيه.
شايف؟ لا حتى مو جنود.
لا
لا ما أظن.
ممكن بارود.
لا مو عساكر. سجلت. وين هذا بجوز المرفهين.
سري لي جنود. ايه جنود.
جنود.
ايوه.
براد.
مطبخ.
جنود هي.
Which way did they go? تحت. ايوه. شوف جوا. شوف جوا.
هذا فرن هذا ايجار تحت رديء يعني. هذا فرن يعني.
لا المكانه. مكانه.
هذا مطبخ شو؟ ما بعرف. هاي الصادق.
حمامات مطبخ يعني. ما في شيء هنا.
هذا مطبخ. هاي محل ما قالوا انه في سرداب خشبه زي هذا المطبخ. هذا المطبخ.
Oh. We just saw something here. Oh, it's a مكانة.
هاي حراقات.
It's a plant room.
مولدي.
It's the engine, the plant room for the.
ايه هذول مولدات. وين امك؟ شو عم تصير غلط؟
تفضل. خطير. While the guards got to enjoy beautiful views, the prisoners suffered underground. Foreign. It's another kitchen. They seem to have a lot of kitchens, but they only fed the prisoners 1 or 2 pieces of bread that they threw into the cells. Yeah, foreign. That's a where the food would come out, the bread would come out. This is the plant where they put bread in. أيوة. إيه هون. شوف الفرن. وين أنت لو سمحت؟ ها؟ على يمين اوكي كسري فرن. هاي فرن كبير يعني زي لخبز خبز. اوه سبحان الله.
هات ايدك.
Right, so This is the press. This is the infamous press that they talk about. Now, why would you have such a massive press next to the kitchen? What are you pressing? We can only hope that it wasn't a human being that they pressed here as part of the torture, because we know that they tortured freely in a variety of ways here. This leads out to the yard. ما في علامة الدم.
عامر شو اسمه الصبي اللي معك؟ شو اسمه؟
البنت أمانة اسم أمي
كماني
ما في دم هذا ما في دم.
في واحد طلعوه فيه دم.
وين؟
في واحد كان فيه دم. في مكبس كان فيه دم.
يعني هذا شو بده يكون هذا الفرن يعني شو
لا هذا مكبس تمام بس في واحد نزلوه على الفيس كان دم من هون.
We're trying to see if there's marks of blood here.
مثل النقط.
يا اخي هذا يحطوا لنا يفوتون من هذاك الباب بيحطون هون كم واحد يكبسوهم.
This is where they dug again. They dug here to find other rooms.
تعال شوف المكبس.
This is that A. Okay. This is the famous press that we saw in the news. You saw it on the news, correct?
Yeah.
It smells bad here.
Find anything. Those her daughters, 4 daughters.
There's a drone up ahead that we can hear. I think it's security. They're following us. They don't want us to mess around. Well, I think it's actually the journalists, because there's journalists here as well. There you can see the drone up there. Administrative buildings. Yeah, this is building, so. ايه لا غرف صغير بس زي غرف تحت يعني غرف لجنود. Yeah, these are all rooms of the guards who left in haste. Here as well, mattresses and stuff. The bath, rooms of the prisoners.
ضباط.
ايوه
هذول
نجوم يعني ممكن.
سجون مسجونين ضباط.
There's the uniforms here. This is where.
يعني ضباط تخوت. تمام؟
تمام. يلا نرجع ما في شيء هون.
نص الشعب السوري حاضر.
بس بنفس الوقت هذول اللي بيشتغلوا بالمطعم بالفرن هيك غرفة الشيف غرفة فلان يعني هذول اللي بيشتغلوا بالسجن هذول لهم وضع خاص هذول
يمكن ما كانوا كلهم يطلعوا برا.
هذول وضع خاص
لا شوف غرفة
شيف هذول طباخين مو ضباط عفوا هذول للي بيشتغلوا للفران للطباخ
للطباخ.
للغسال
ايه. Yeah, these are the workrooms. Yeah. خادم المحل يعني. These are the workrooms of the workers that would work here. So these are the living quarters of the workers, like the cleaners and the cooks and everything like this.
هذول مرفهين
مرفهين.
خدم مرفهين هذول بيشتغلوهم بس بنجارة
مكان قديم كبير. Yeah, records. The أسماء. These are the records of the people here.
طلب مواد غذائية من مخزن إدارة التعيينات. هي طلب مواد للأكل.
Okay.
غذاء.
Okay, so this is basically order lists and records of food being ordered and everything.
بيبين قديش.
Yeah, this is their quarters. It's not where. What's this room here? Oh, okay.
عامر.
Hey.
هاي 29/12/2018.
2018.
إيه.
2018.
هو الأعداد. شايف الأعداد؟ هي الأعداد.
أسماء مين?
هي الكميات أو الأعداد الأرقام.
Okay, so
الكميات.
they've been ordering stuff, and these are order lists from 2018, records from 2018. The names are very rare.
كميات كبيرة.
Here as well.
هي قسيمة استهلاك يومية واحدة.
For one day, this is their resources for one day. For food.
عامر. شوف لحم دجاج.
لحم دجاج.
2624 ضرب 46 بيطلع معك النتيجة 10 طن. لا طن و75,000 لا 10 طن و758,000 10 طن.
بيرات. So يعني 10 كيلو لحم.
10 طن.
طن 10 طن.
10,000.
Okay, so this is 100 tons of meat, and that's the
10 طن 758 كيلو و400 غرام. هاي بيض دجاج.
Okay, so this is
6000
eggs.
6,775,200 بيضة.
Wow.
6 مليون.
Huge quantities of stuff was being
بيضة.
So they had so many prisoners here, even though they were feed
باليوم.
اليوم.
ليك تعال شوف.
They had so many prisoners here that they had to import huge quantities of food, and they hardly fed the prisoners. So you have to question yourself, how many prisoners were here?
He said to me, we came at 12 o'clock.
There's the prison over there. Foreboding, massive place.
هاي المضمار كله ألغام.
Even the grounds look burnt and ugly. I wonder what that is. أول مرة تشوف سدنايا صح؟
أنا
الدباب يعني واحد صورة بجمع الدباب بيدي صورة واحدة بجنب دباب. أيوة.
اتصل قدام او هو المدفع وين صاير؟
تاكسي هنا بس.
انا كنت
تاكسي.
قدام.
Burnt out shell. Burnt out shell of a tank or an armoured vehicle. That's actually a tank. Seems like it's been sitting here for a while. The turret faces this way. Let's look at the turret. The gun turret. Yeah, it's completely, it's just a hulk, it's just completely burnt out. The gun turret won't even move. Okay, man, stop that. So a small kid is responsible for the main gate of Sednaya Prison. واحد صورة أخيرا هون بس. Just one more photograph here.